Family, excited for Teach Me Tuesday today, August 5th on Speaker Success in the Morning. We got a great show for you coming up. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? Welcome to another episode of Speak Your Success in the Morning. I'm your host, Jonathan Jones, and today is August 5th, 2025. And family, it is a great day to be alive. August 5th, 2025. It's a great day to be alive. Hope that you had an amazing weekend. Hope that your week is off to a great start. And we're just going to keep that momentum going. Gonna keep that energy going. Gonna keep it positive. Gonna keep it moving. Gonna keep it grooving. And y'all know we can't kick off the show without bringing out our co-host. Come on out, producer Britt. Talk to the people. How you feeling this morning? How you
Good
doing?
morning. I'm feeling good. Happy Tuesday. Gotta keep it
Happy
going.
Tuesday.
Gotta keep it going.
Hey, gotta keep it rolling. Gotta keep it right. Keep just
That's
rolling
your
through.
favorite gesture. Gotta keep it going.
Just
Gotta keep it
run.
going.
Hey, just rolling through. Just rolling through. Hey, run the
Ah,
bases. Just rolling through. Okay,
What's up,
rolling
man?
through.
How you doing? How was your weekend?
Man, it was cool. It was cool. First of all, man,
Mm-hmm.
my brother-in-law. I'm about to say my stepbrother. My brother-in-law. That man can do his thing on the grill. Britt,
Ah,
man,
make a
yeah,
good
man.
barbecue. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. So he did some steaks, and it was because it was his wife's birthday. He did some
Oh,
steaks, and
okay.
had the mushroom, bell pepper, dropped in that
Mm-hmm.
garlic butter. Say,
Mm.
yeah, it was like a restaurant over there. I was like, dang, this
Okay.
thing good over here. It,
Love
it was it
going
was
to.
it was one of the things where you eat, you're like, I don't want to get full. I don't want to get full because I just want to keep on eating.
Oh,
So
dang. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
glad
yeah,
you
yeah.
ate good. That's good.
Ate good, drove back super late
Mm,
Sunday. Well, not Sunday night, Monday morning. Basically, got back in
man.
like 2. So yeah, we're here now. What about you? What
Yeah,
about you?
because we
How's
did
the weekend?
not have the show yesterday.
Uh oh,
I had a good weekend. I wasn't. I didn't do
it
much,
was a
but I had a.
blur. Yeah.
It really is. That's crazy because it was our last Thursday, so we
Mm.
off every Thursday in August, and then Friday. I don't think I did much. I didn't do anything. I went to go look at
Mm.
furniture on Saturday, but that's about it.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Cause no, you're officially getting old. Yeah,
I know, right?
when you
I
start
mean,
resting on
I
the
grew
weekend.
up going to look at furniture with my parents,
I'm not
and
talking about that. I'm talking about just
I
being in the
know,
spot to
and
where
like,
I
yeah.
want to rest on the weekend. I'm excited to get in the bed,
Hey,
watch my shows.
hey, say it again, okay? Because
That's
I
funny.
can't wait for Wednesday. Come wake up Thursday morning, watch my show.
Mm. Hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah.
So
But I couldn't. It stormed by you yesterday. Storm. I
man,
mean,
say that thing was crazy.
stormed. I was like, man, this is a lot going on.
Big storm.
And yeah, and I was like, I'm not driving in this. And so, I'm glad that the Lord calmed down the storm because I was not driving in it. I was not driving in it. Black people don't like to drive in the rain. Plans
Mm-mm.
change. Whole
I
plans
mean,
change.
yeah, you ain't going to church in the rain, boy.
Mm-mm.
When it rains Sunday morning, that's just different. But
It'd be so
rain
funny.
period, rain period though. I like a good storm. Not like through the
Yeah,
middle of
when
the
you're in
night.
the
If
sleep.
Yeah, I was about to say if I'm already asleep, then yeah, I love it. Or if it's like early, then just sitting there
Mm-hmm.
and just dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, you hearing the lightning and you see the lightning, hear the thunder,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so
Oh,
I'm
I
with it.
went to go see my parents this weekend. Re-up,
Mm.
re-upped on a whole bunch of water because my mama got her water subscription, and then yeah, water subscription, and
Different.
then what else? What else? What else? Oh, I got a whole bunch of Nike gear, And I got the Nike shoes that are the equivalent to the Hoka. Hoka
Oh yeah.
Woka. Man, I do feel like I'm walking on a cloud. Now I see what you mean. But
Woogie, Wookie. Got the Woogies over there.
nah, I ain't got no Wookies.
Nah,
They
they Wookie. Nah,
Nikes. You just
whatever, man.
mad.
Nah,
You just
whatever.
mad.
I
All
ain't
right.
mad.
Well,
I
let's
got
get
hope.
into straight from the source.
Mm.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm.
Yeah, let's get it straight from the source then. Let's get straight from the source. So this morning, the text we're going to break down for the good people this morning, the text is going to be Luke 10:26 through 29. So Luke 10:26 through 29. And y'all, the reason why this text is so relevant is because we majority of us have heard the story about the Good Samaritan, and just knowing and hearing that the challenge in this text makes it easy to point the finger to anybody else at anybody else. But let's just read the text, okay? So from starting from 26, like I said, Luke 10:26, the verse is, and he said to him, "What is written in the law?" And this is Jesus having a conversation with a gentleman who's a lawyer, right? Who's a lawyer. So that's why he's pointing to the law, the law, the law. And how does it read to you? And he answered, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself." And he said to him, "You have answered correctly. Do this and you will live." But wanting to justify himself, he said to Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" Right? That's the focus scripture. But wanting to justify himself, he said to Jesus, "Who is my neighbor?" Y'all, the reason why this text is so relevant is because there was a point in time through text and through scripture to where people operated on the law or in the law, right? The law was the guiding principle. If somebody did something wrong, they would point back to the law. If somebody was out of line, the law would determine what the punishment would be, right? What that discipline would be. So that's why here in the text, when you see the gentleman asked Jesus, "Well, what is written in the law?" Right? What is written in the law? And later on in the text, the story is told about the Good Samaritan, to where there's a couple of gentlemen that walk by, and there's a guy who was beat almost to the point of death, and he's laying on the side of the road, and there's one guy who walks by. He looks at him, he sees, ooh, he's beat up pretty bad, keeps on moving. Another guy who looks at him, and this is like somebody who would be considered as like a minister. They're looking at him, they're like, let me cross on the other side of the street. But then there's the gentleman who's a Samaritan who, in history, should not help this man, right? They're just two groups that did not get along. So he looks at him, he cleans him up, he helps him, and then he puts up money to put him up in an area to where he will be accounted for. But the reason why I want to bring this text up is because in verse 29, he says, just before verse 29, it says, "And you're supposed to love your neighbor as yourself." But then the guy says, "Well, who's my neighbor?" Right? Who specifically is my neighbor? And y'all, the reason that he's asking this question, he's not asking to make sure that he's been helping out his neighbor. He's asking to say, "Well, have I been doing it right? Have I been rolling and operating correctly?" Because at the end of the day, y'all, your neighbor isn't just the person who lives next door to you, down the street, in the house around the corner. That's not who your neighbor is. Your neighbor is anyone who is in need, right? Anyone who is in need. And I've heard Dr. Evans explain it like this, in terms of helping and assisting somebody to where you see them in need, you're capable of meeting that need, and then you also feel like a pull or a tug in your heartstrings to be able to service that need. So anyone who is in need is your neighbor. Anyone who you can service that need. So maybe you see somebody who's hungry, and maybe you have a snack in the car and you're driving by them. You can service that need, right? And then lastly, you have a pull or a tug in your heart to be able to say, "You know what? I feel like I should give to this person today. I feel like I could help them out today." And the reason why we need to know and identify and see that everyone that is in need is our neighbor is because, family, now more than ever before, prices are rising, right? Families are getting put out on the street. People are being without meals to eat. Families are just being in tough situations. And now is the time that we need to support and love our neighbor. I'm not telling you to go out and just, go throw money at Make a Wish, or go throw money to the Red Cross, or just go blindly give and throw money here and there. But the challenge that I am giving to you, that I'm giving to you, to me, to everyone who's on this listening, and everybody who catches the replay, the challenge is identifying, where has God called me to serve? Where has God called me to give? Even if that person doesn't look like me, right? Even if that might be giving or serving or assisting a Caucasian brother or sister, or helping out a Latinx brother or sister. These people who we may not identify with culture or with ethnic group or status. We might not even identify with the same religion. But if we are called to be Christians, and we're called to love not only our neighbors, but we're also called to be recognized by our love, now the question and challenge becomes, am I loving well? John, are you loving well? Right? Bobby, are you loving well? Rick, are you loving well? We need to make sure that we're loving well, because we want to live that and leave out that representation of Christ. Family, that's been straight from the source today. And once again, just be reminded, right? If you ever have to ask yourself, well, who is my neighbor? It's not always the person down the street, around the block, around the corner, right next door. Your neighbor is anyone who is in need. Okay. Anyone who is in need. That's the first requirement. The second way to identify if you can assist this person is if what they're in need or asking for, you actually have access to it, and you can provide it. And then the third thing is if you feel that there is a pull or there's a tug for you to give to that person, right? For you to assist with that person. So this has been straight from the source. Today we're in Luke 10, chapter 10, verses 26 through 29. And family, we're going to be right back with more Speaker Success in the Morning after this. Looking for an exciting workout that's not only fun but makes you feel alive? It's time to step up your fitness. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese, that's your answer. This isn't your typical workout. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese is an energizing step workout that combines simple moves with fresh beats, both old and new, creating an atmosphere that makes fitness exciting. With a focus on all elements of fitness, cardio, muscular conditioning, flexibility, and balance, you're guaranteed to burn calories and get addicted to the energy. Extreme becomes your safe space, which is a welcome environment where everyone is accepted. It's where you can let go of those worries of the world and focus on getting healthy. Ready to get energized? Join Extreme Hip Hop with Treese today.
You muted.
I'm muted. I'm muted. What's going on? What's going on? We not muted no more. Producer Britt, we here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Man, okay. Y'all, welcome back to Speaker Success in the Morning. 17 minutes after the hour. Man, it's Tuesday. And Tuesday, historically, what we've done a little teaching, done a little talking. Because here on the show, the focus is 3 E's. We got the 3 E's, right? We're here to entertain, we're here to educate, and we're here to empower. Because the people need empowerment. We love good entertainment. Producer Britt love her shows. We love good entertainment, but we also need that empowerment, right? So today for our conversation and our talk, Producer Britt, I want to tee us up, and I'm gonna kick this off first, and then we'll talk about we'll talk about what me and you were chatting about offline, just in terms of producing and such. But before we get there, y'all, here here is I want to break down just really quick 4 stages of an entrepreneur's business, right?
Four.
Because now, yeah, okay, come on, Amen Corner, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So now, where we are and just seeing how the stocks and different things are shifting, the rise of AI, y'all, we need to have another form of revenue. I've heard it
Mm.
said before that one form of income is too close to none, right? So we got to have the multiple streams. But
I mean,
let
unless
me
you're
roll,
making
producer Britt.
$500,000 a year, unless you're a doctor or
I
something.
mean, yeah, I heard somebody say $500,000
I wish they
is
would say that's not enough money.
five hundred
Give it
thousand.
here.
500,000 wasn't enough. Wasn't enough.
Give
Ain't
it here.
enough.
You need to shrink your lifestyle. You ain't living
Five
within
hundred
your
thousand
means.
ain't enough. I heard. I said,
Babe,
"Oh
babe.
wow,
If I had 500,000,
five
you like
hundred
Brittany
thousand,
different. I am different because I got 500,000 in my bank account.
man,
Plus,
500,000. Yeah, 500,000. I would tell. I would like to tell myself that if I'm running 500,000, I'm operating the same lifestyle. But I know better. I just know better,
I
Britt.
can tell you right now, the first thing that's gotta go. I ain't driving no more. I'm not driving.
That's the first thing that's going.
I'm not driving. I don't want to
You about to
drive.
get a driver? That's the first thing.
I do not want to drive. I gotta Lincoln lawyer
Oh.
it. I gotta Lincoln lawyer it. I need somebody to
That's the
drive me
first
around.
thing. That's crazy. First world problems, man. Let's go and get to this content. I'm
I
gonna go
don't.
ahead and run down these real quick. That's wild. That's the first thing though. All right, so look, y'all. The four stages of business. The four stages of entrepreneur's business. So the first one is the ideation stage, Britt. You know
Okay.
where you're in that spot where some people they dream in and they're trying to discover
Mhm.
like where's a problem that I
Mm.
see
Mhm.
that I can solve,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Where's the problem? Hey, hey, where's a problem I see that I can solve? Because at the end of the day, you can't make no bread if you can't solve no problem. Because you want to solve problems, you bring them solutions. That's where you get paid.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so the goal of this stage is ultimately validating the idea and proving that there's demand for it,
Mhm.
i.e., Netflix. People just want to be lazy and lay up. Hey, at the crib watching movies. All right, so that's stage one,
Hey, Netflix.
ideation.
They started with the DVDs, but
I
cool.
know. And people was mailing them back. That's crazy. That's
You
crazy to
weren't.
even think. That's crazy. We talked about that a little bit last episode, but yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
That boy was
Second
mad.
phase.
Okay.
Second phase.
Second
We got
phase.
we got the startup. We got the startup stage. So this is where you begin to build this thing out, and then you launch. So you focus on really bringing that idea to life and entering that thing into the market, Britt.
Okay, and I'm gonna comment on every phase.
Oh, speak on it.
So the startup phase. Now I've worked for two, two, two decent startups, and
Okay.
startup phase.
These
Everybody,
these startups is crazy. Go ahead.
two decent start because I've heard some horrible startup questions like, "Oh, we started this job and now we just not getting paid," and I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy." So I think
Mm,
with the whole startup phase that I kind of get worry about or I get nervous about when someone's like, "Hey, I'm about to start this business," and someone that's not necessarily an entrepreneur, speaking from that mindset like, hey, I'm
mhm.
about to start this business. You got good skills. You want to work with me? Well, I'll start you
Yeah.
off at, this amount of money. Whoop de whoop de whoop. And then next thing you know, you're like, oh, okay. In your mind, you can see the progress. You can see the progress, and you're like, oh, okay, this is going good. They're really doing it. And then
Mhm.
from some reason, Jonathan, once everything gets all the way up here, and then you just don't get that next paycheck.
Hold on,
And
wait. You said everything. You just
like
elaborate. When
everything gets
everything
up to
like
here as
money's
far
coming in
like
and stuff,
everything's
or what is
it
or it's
seems like
moving?
everything's moving and money's
Oh, it
coming
seems
in.
like it's up. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it seems like it's
Okay.
up. It seems like it's about to be stuck, and then it just and then it
Eh,
falls down. And then I had two people. Okay, well, I guess you could say three startups. I had
oh,
two people. Yeah, third time was a charm,
oh,
and no more
hmm,
after that. I'll tell you that. And so,
okay.
I've had two people, grown men, burn me because of that, the whole
Mm,
startup. Like,
wow.
it's still people out there that owe me like, one person owed me $1,500, and
Oh my goodness. Mm,
another person owes me, I was just say $1,000. I got twenty five
that
hundred
wow.
dollars out there floating.
Dang,
Okay,
headhunter.
and I used to be one of those people. I would sit there and I would text the person every single day because I'm like, I'm looking for my money, and then they won't
Dang.
reply. and I want to
Well,
call the news on them.
oh, not
And
the
one
news.
person got caught. One person got caught, and he was on the news.
That's why. Well, so what it sound like now? Just we're breaking it down. It sounds like we're,
Yeah.
we're we're still in the startup phase, because the goal of the startup phase
Mhm.
actually is to generate consistent revenue and improve what they're offering. So maybe
Mm.
these people didn't have consistent revenue as of yet, but I mean, I can't speak to that.
Yeah, I
That's
feel like they
crazy.
were just kind of like, I guess, obviously you have a business, you get the business loan, you got the business card, the money, whatever, what have you. And then
Mm,
next thing you know, they splurging on all this money, but they
mm.
not paying the people that's doing the work.
But just like we was talking about before,
Okay.
like that, and this is the area to where it's like this is where the business mindset comes in. This is where
Mhm.
discipline comes in. This is where a business plan comes in,
Mhm. Mhm.
right? To where people know, okay, as this money starts rolling in, then not only is one of the primary focuses of our company is to, take care of our people, but
Mhm.
another focus is, re-up, like invest in equipment and put money here, put money there. But maybe for them, like it wasn't a priority to make sure that the
Yeah.
team was eating, making
Yeah.
sure that
Yeah.
that the
Yeah.
team
Yeah.
was good. So
Okay.
yeah.
Number three.
Yeah, number three is the growth stage. Okay, number three
Okay.
is so with the growth stage, money is already coming in
Mhm.
consistently. They got a clear idea on the offering, but this
Mhm.
is where they scale and you systematize. Okay, S squared. So you scale and you
Oh.
systematize in the growth stage,
Okay.
because the goal is scaling operation and being able to increase profitability. Right. So just like how some companies, I'm going major on this one, but how
Mhm.
companies already have they're cranking out Coke. Then they say, oh well, let's get the conveyor belt, because now we can do 1 million bottles of Coke in
Uh huh.
60 days versus however many they're doing before. So
60
this is a
days, more like
stage to
one
where
day. Uh-huh.
this is a stage to where typically I would say where you see a lot of those online entrepreneurs, to
Mhm.
where the ones who are typically more successful or seemingly more successful
Mhm.
with what you said earlier,
Yeah.
like they're like, oh, we've created a system on this side, we know how it works, let us help you.
Mhm.
Right, so we're creating the systems, helping them really save time, save energy, save effort, and limit stress. this
Mm.
is this is what happens in the growth stage, right? So
Okay.
those things are essential, because why? Because a lot of people would pay to where I don't have to do this level of work for 5 hours, because now I can pay somebody else to help me put the system in place to where I can eliminate that, right? Growth
Okay.
stage, you got any thoughts on growth stage?
I think the growth stage, just by being in, just speaking from the whole being in the startup, as far as working with someone that has a startup and seeing the growth stage, I would say that's a stage where, do your best to stay consistent. Like you're
Mm,
saying, just do your best
that's
to stay
good.
consistent because um everyone can see the inconsistencies. That's for
Oh
sure.
God. Oh,
So, okay, okay.
stand on business. Stand on business
Standing
then.
on it,
Stand on
standing.
business,
Okay, 10
man.
toes
Okay,
down.
yeah, and then just to your point, like some of the things that you will see in the growth stage, you're going to see people starting to hire on a team, right? Because they
Mhm,
have the money, the funds to pay people. They're
mhm.
building out systems, and then they're also refining marketing, right? Marketing and
Mm,
sales processes. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then stage number four, maturity. This
mm,
is the maturity stage,
mhm,
to where now you're generating leads and leverage. So the focus here is ultimately stability,
mhm,
stability,
mm,
stability, legacy, or exit. So a lot of times you hear people talking about creating an exit or creating a recession plan or a
mhm,
succession plan. Excuse me,
mhm,
succession plan, to where you've built up the business to a certain point. Now you can sell it, or now you can get out the business to where, like you were talking about earlier, you have $500,000. You could be on the beach somewhere, and then the
right.
business is still doing its thing, still generating revenue, and
Mhm.
everybody wins. That's the stage everybody want to get to right there. But
That's
that's
it
the
right
stage
there.
also. That's the stage also to where culturally, us as black people, we don't want to let go of a business, because like we spent time, and this is kind of where I am. Like it's like knowing that you spend time building a business. Like you don't want to sell it. You're like, why would I want to sell that if I spend all this time to grow it? but that's
I
how you
mean,
play
you
the
sell
game.
all your equipment, so I mean,
Oh, shots fired. That's neither. So that's different. Okay. And I sold equipment because I needed it. And plus, I didn't feel like I wanted it at that time.
mm, 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 mm.
Whatever. The goal of the maturity stage is to maintain a long-term success and possibly step out of the day-to-day. Like I said, being able to get away from the business and then that thing still printing that mañana.
Okay, because
Yeah,
that's
printing
yeah,
that,
that's the
printing that
goal right
mañana.
there. That be feeling good, but
Man,
okay,
that's always at the end of the day, the goal is always to work less,
make
make
money in your
more.
sleep. Yeah,
Make money in your sleep.
like
John
your
Hope
uncle
Bryant.
Warren Buffett. Yeah,
Yeah, hey, Uncle Warren never led me wrong. Uncle Warren has never led me wrong. You understand me?
Still be using coupons. Okay,
Man,
love
say
it.
still use coupons, still get that same egg McMuffin, still get that same coffee every single morning. He got the money
Still,
in the got the money in the cup holder
still
every
going to
morning.
McDonald's. Okay, I love it.
Say crazy.
See,
But
y'all,
yeah,
we can
so
eat McDonald's forever. See what I'm saying? If Warren Buffett still eats McDonald's, we can eat McDonald's forever.
that's
Although,
crazy.
yeah, he probably has a personal. I mean, obviously, he has a personal chef. But I'm just saying, not every day, but we can still
Warren
eat it,
Buffett.
guys. We can still eat it.
Man, no. Warren Buffett and Ocho and you advocating for McDonald's is wild. But yeah, just wanted to hit on
Yeah,
those.
give me
Wanted to hit
them
on the four
chickens.
stages
Yeah.
of that entrepreneurial entrepreneurial journey. But one thing, producer Britt, that
Uh
what you
huh.
got? What you got?
No, no, I'm listening.
And I was about to say, but one thing that people also have to take into account, doing all those things, right? Those are all the stages.
Mm-hmm.
However, if people never know or never see you market the brand or never know what your brand
Oh
offers,
man, that is so annoying, Jonathan. People like, I got a business. What's your Instagram? I don't have one. I got a
mm.
business. What's your website? It ain't finished yet. I got a business. I mean, I got a business. Oh, okay. How can I buy something? I don't have the product yet.
Mm.
What are you doing?
Mm-mm.
Are you
Mm-mm.
doing a word of mouth campaign right now? Because what are you doing? Okay. At least
See,
have the social media. At least have the social media. And I mean,
man,
like, yes, you don't have to be the best person at social media to market yourself, but take a picture, post it. Take a picture, post it. Take a reel, let it do an auto reel for
man,
you.
say
Put your own music, something.
this is
But
true.
not knowing how to market yourself and I'm not knowing how to market your business
Mm-hmm,
will
mm-hmm.
definitely tarnish you. Um, I would say
For sure.
now I'm stepping into the entrepreneur side, and I would say
Hmm.
now I don't have a product. I am the
Oh.
business. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's
Oh.
so
Okay.
I
Okay.
am the business. So I have to learn how to market myself, which I
Hmm.
don't like doing because I mean, months and months and months and months ago, I told Jonathan I would not even be doing this because I like to
Hmm.
be behind the camera, I like to
Hmm.
control the chess pieces from behind and not in the front. But now that I'm here in the front, and then on top of that, I got this podcast and another one. So it's like,
That girl went from 0 to 2 real
I
quick. Okay.
know. And so it's like,
That's
I
crazy.
have to learn to market myself. And like now, when I see content creators online or just, yeah, the content creators online, I'm like, wow, this really takes a lot of work. And I know I've said this plenty of times on the show, but like being a content creator is not for the weak because the more you put in, the more you will get paid. And I've yet to make $1 off of there. My TikTok, they gave me like 5 cents, but I've yet to make any money off of TikTok because you have to go all. I mean, TikTok, social media, anything. You have to go full throttle. If you don't go full throttle, you can forget about it. Because right now I'm spacey. I don't think I've posted in a while. I haven't posted in a long time, and it's like I just want this new gadget so I can post. It'd be easier to do it. It'd be easier to do it. Where in reality, I need to just like slow my mind down, figure out what I'm posting, and just put it out there. Like now, I'm getting past the fact of like what I'm posting and like how I look when I'm posting, because it's
Mm.
like that's a whole situation within itself. Just being a woman in general, and you're like, I want to look a certain way, and it's like I don't have the
Yeah.
energy and all these other things that go into it, but
Hmm.
mm-mm-mm. To
Yeah,
market
and then even
yourself is different. But go ahead.
And even to that point though, so like I even feel I'm not gonna go through these stages. This could be another topic for a whole nother day. But
Mm-hmm.
even through like what you just shared, like not saying that you were dealing with imposter syndrome, but there's even something on that side, right? To where it's like I don't want to do this, don't want to put myself out there. But then it's like the next step is like I just got to get it out, right? I just got to
Yeah.
get the content out, got to put stuff out. People got to know what I'm doing. They got to know that I'm active. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are like, well, no, but I can't put content out because I see XYZ doing it, or I can't put it out because it's not going to look like what John and Brittany are doing. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like family. At the end of the day, we're not on the same level, like just in terms of
Yeah.
experience and time put in.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like you just got to, there's a stage where you just got to get it out and you
Mm-hmm.
can perfect it on the back end. Or even, Britt, I mean, you can even hire a producer or something to help you produce
Hey.
like that content. Because me and you, like starting out, you came up to me and you asked me, you was like, Jonathan, like you ever thought about like getting a producer, or you ever thought about having a producer for your show? And I was like, nah, what I need a producer
Now
for?
we
What
need
does
a
a producer
producer
even do?
for.
Uh,
Listen.
what does a producer? So Britt, what does a producer even do? Because I know me and you had that conversation offline, like what, a year ago, probably at this point.
Yeah.
Uh, but but then you like kind of talked about it for me, and you shared me. But what does a producer do? So like if there's somebody who they don't know, one, get content created, help us out.
Um. What a producer. I mean, yes, there's different types of producer, but I consider myself just a well-rounded producer. I would say I'm familiar with pretty much all areas of media, and
Mm,
so it comes in handy because someone like Jonathan, I saw that he was doing pre-recorded shows. Um, I was like, "Where's your script?" I was like, What are you talking about? Have you done research? Have you reached out? Do they know what you're talking about? Or why are you telling them the questions beforehand? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? So a producer is someone that's going to literally cultivate your whole entire show, your
mm,
whole entire just you as a media personality. They're gonna make
mm,
that look good. So when Jonathan and I, when we started working together, and he was like, I don't know, what does a producer do? And I was like, okay, well, let's just test it out, see if you like it. And we did a phone call, and then on top of that, we did a couple recordings together, and then I would be in the background on some of his calls, doing sign language over here looking like the airplane man. Like, say this, not that, say this, not that. And so um I consider myself a really good closer. I said that yesterday. I consider myself a really good closer. Jonathan could pitch
mm.
something. The customer or the client might say something, but I can close you. Okay, it's not a problem. And
I give you that.
so
I give
and
you that.
so
I
and
give you
so
that.
and so and so. With that being said, I think that when the whole producer aspect with me being his producer, now we have things organized. It's like now when we are interviewing someone, like taping someone, it'd be like, okay, we need an intro. And like I said, we said like last week or a week and a half ago, like we used to be on those intros. Those intros used to be so good. Ask them for
Man.
their bio,
Yeah,
write
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
intro up. You
For
make
sure.
people feel good. So a producer is going to just make sure that everything is P's and Q's. Make sure that everything is organized. Make sure that everything is making sense. That person that's going to tell you the honest truth on the whole entire team, because they want to make sure that you look good and they want to make sure that your show looks good.
Mhm.
They're there to be the bridge between the talent and the client, or the talent and the other talent, so
That's true.
yeah, they're there to make sure that they can streamline everything for you. And not necessarily, yeah, it's just Jonathan and I doing this, but if there was one other person on the team, the whole idea is to have Jonathan out of the way because he's technically the talent, and then the producer and like the two producers would do everything, and Jonathan would just come in 6 o'clock, sit down, here are your notes, this is what we're talking about, and that's
Mm.
it. So,
Wow, wow, Britt,
wishful.
hold on, wait, Britt, hold on,
Okay,
wait, pause
good.
here for a second. You rolling? That girl rolling. That girl
Okay,
rolling on it, right? But
good.
no, everything you're saying is so true, and even like what we are talking about earlier, when we're talking about just like the levels of entrepreneurship,
Mm-hmm.
but having the opportunity to where like yeah. I can get out the picture because like I'm a people person. I enjoy talking with
Mm-hmm.
people. And in previous times, Britt, I've had like intro calls with people, or I've had calls with people to get them on the show, and then a 15-minute call would be like an hour. Like
Yeah.
we just start talking and then just start chopping it up. But having a producer helps you, create that barrier, create that boundary. Okay, we hit on these things, boom, 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 boom. Where this is what we discussed that we're going to talk about on the call. We hit them
Mm-hmm.
on the call, then we just hop off the call. And if I want to talk to them on the side, then I can talk to them on the side another time. But like
Yeah. Yeah.
structure, like a producer creates structure, and then like just like what you were talking about before, like some of the clients we've worked with, like having things set before
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't necessarily my focus. Like getting or working with people or doing different things and shooting content for people. My focus was never okay. Let me make sure this is set up already. Let me see if they have a script on what they want to cover. And then
Mm-hmm.
when they come in, it's already ready to roll. We got the lighting right. We got the camera right. Everything is set. There's no questions, nothing asked versus people coming in and, we're scrambling, trying to get things together.
Yeah.
So
And even on,
shout out to the producer, man. Shout out to the Speaker Success Media producer Britt, everybody.
because
Producer Britt.
even on here, when we have our guest here, Jonathan, okay, how are we doing it now? I mean, yes, we have meetings, and we know
Mm-hmm.
how our interviews go, but it took us a while to get the process of the interview that we
Oh yeah.
wanted, like how we were going to do it, because we still wanted back in on our show to still talk to still talk to you guys. So we didn't want to go intro, welcome, straight from the source, and then the
Oh yeah.
guest lasts the whole entire show, because we were like, no, that just can't work, because we still have more to say. and
Mm-hmm.
so and so we just formulated one part, two part, that's it. If it's a one parter, who, what, when, where, and how, and get out of there. If it's a two parter, who, what, when, where, how, boom, commercial, come back, ask a little questions about something else, play a little game, and get them out of there. So
Sure.
it's all, like you're saying, it's all structure. It's all structure. So that's what the producer is gonna do. That's what I do. And I would say, I'm not strict, but I'm very firm.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're strict. You're very just like,
Direct.
I mean, just like yeah, direct, and just like I've said before, like it's just get it done. Like we're trying to get this done in this time limit. Because honestly, your personality creates a culture of excellence, because not only you're respecting your time, you're respecting my time, we're respecting the guest time.
Mm-hmm.
Versus if they come on, we just shoot the breeze, la 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 la, we just talking. Then we look up, then somebody might ask something to do, whatever it might be. But
Right.
just keeping it structured, keeping it together, keeping it tight. And y'all, everybody, and let me just say this: everybody just can't say that. Well, for one, everybody just ain't no producer, right? Everybody can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna hop on, I'm gonna learn this program, and I'm gonna do this." Britt has been doing this for years, right? For
Mm-hmm.
years and years. So she took her experience, we took my experience, and then we've begun to learn on top of that. So we already have foundations in
Mm-hmm.
our respective areas, and then we've been able to build on top of that
Mm-hmm.
versus just showing up and saying, okay, we're gonna figure out this program online and different things like that. So y'all just know and understand that.
Uh-huh. No, and one more thing. So, yeah, so building on top of that. And another thing that makes a difference between a producer and someone that's like hey, I put this event together, and
Mm-hmm.
um we're just doing an event. I planned an event planner. I guess you could say that. So
Oh
a
yeah.
producer and an event planner would necessarily work together. So you have your event planner, Jonathan, and then you have your producer, which is me. And then the event planner and the producer, they come together and they say, okay, this is our whole event. This is exactly what we want to do. I know when I want to do it and how I want to do it, who's going to do it. I go, okay, that's great. You give those plans to me, whether it's an event, whether it's content, whether it's an interview, whether it's anything. I'm telling you, a producer can be used in any aspects of whatever that you're doing. And so once a producer has that information, then it's like, okay, now it's my turn, and now I'm time blocking all of this stuff. How much time is this
Mm,
going to take? How much time is that going to take? I need this person whenever Jonathan starts speaking, I need this person up here in the queue. I need this, I need that. So you're literally navigating and controlling the whole entire event, so the event planner can sit back and look at the event that they planned, and yeah, they can enjoy their day, enjoy their time, or enjoy the show or what have you. So
yeah.
just being that, like I said, being that bridge between everything. And I've never mind being a bridge because I'm so good at it. And so I just know how to navigate things. And like my professor said in college, he was like, you're good at putting yourself in other people's shoes. And so
Mm.
that's always taken me far. So yeah.
Dang, that's real. And then back once again, what you said, back
Mhm.
to what you said, you just said time blocking. So once again, you're a producer, somebody who's saving somebody time and you're saving somebody
Mhm.
stress because now they can remove themselves and then go into an audience and watch based on
Yeah.
the plan that they gave you and they
Mhm.
can see it be executed. So
Yeah.
y'all, one thing that just wanted to let the people know, let the successors know out there, right? It don't matter where you at. It don't matter where you at. If you're in the DFW, great. If you're not in the DFW, great. But now what we're doing, producer Britt and myself and the
Mhm.
Speaker Success Media team, now what
Hey.
we're doing, y'all, we're looking to help you create that content now. We're looking to help you produce that content so you don't got to be stressed out trying to figure, what do I create? How do I do it? What programs do I need? You don't need to worry about none of that. All right. You worry about none of that. Let us worry about that. You know what I'm saying? If
Mhm.
y'all have been enjoying the show, y'all like the flow of the show, y'all like just how we do things on this side, all you gotta do is send over a DM. Send over a DM to you can send it over. Well, I'll just make it easy. Send over to Speak Your Success Media. Send over a
Mhm.
DM to Speak Your Success Media and let us know. Just DM us the word content and we can hop on the call, man. Have a conversation and see how we can potentially help you elevate your business, elevate your
Yeah.
brand, and just get that money on.
Get that
Get
money
get
on, man.
get
Get
that
that
money
money
on, man. Get
on.
that money on.
Yes.
Produce Britt. Anything else you want to share with the people about about production? What they need to know? Anything else you got?
Um, I'm a quality producer, so therefore I only strive for excellence. I don't necessarily sit there and go through the motions. If I can make it better, I always, always, always will.
That's true.
Um, and I don't like people. I don't like when people just say they're producers. I I've been doing this for a while and I love what I do. I honestly love my career. Like, some people say, oh, you got a job. I'm like, no, I like to say that I have a career. I am a career
Mm.
woman.
Mm.
And yeah, I love what I do. I love what I do. I've never worked outside my field ever since I got my degree, and I'm sticking to it. So shout out to all the
Dang,
producers out there.
that's crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. You never worked outside of your field of degree. That's crazy to even say
Too
out
good for that.
loud.
Too good for that.
Man, okay.
Too good
Fair
for that.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Fair enough. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Gonna take a quick commercial break and
Oh.
get ready to land this plane.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. If you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the subscribe button and subscribe to Speak Your Success Media. Because of course, we got Speak Success in the morning, and y'all, we also got the Touche podcast. All right, so we got two shows on the network. So tap in, make sure to subscribe, and we'll be right back. More Speak Your Success in the morning after this. Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. Welcome back, family. Welcome back, Speaker Success in the
In
morning.
the morning.
We're 48 minutes after the hour. Gonna get ready to land this plane. Gonna get ready to land this plane in just a second. But Britt, I know you heard me on the commercial break. I was over here playing with this thing, man.
All
Over here playing with this
right, the
little thing.
gadget, new gadgets. See, I
Yeah,
said
man.
Jonathan's CEO of Speak Your Success Network, and he be buying new gadgets, and I love it
Man. Yeah.
because I'm the
This one gonna run it up though.
yeah.
This the one.
Is
This
that the
one them
one
ones.
you got the tripod on it? It just pulled down already.
Nah, you gotta buy the tripod. You gotta buy that. I didn't buy that
Mm,
yet.
okay.
I got a hand right now. My hand work, so I don't
Yeah,
need the
yeah, yeah,
tripod.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah,
stable. Yeah, so that's all that
yeah.
matters. That
Got a
thing
tripod.
nice.
Got a tripod for the other camera. Yeah,
Mm. Oh,
yeah.
really?
No, I mean the
Oh,
original.
the tripod. Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
big boy. Yeah,
The
yeah.
tripod.
So
I was
that's
like, oh, okay.
man. We're good on tripods for right now.
Man, Jonathan and I went in the camera shop a while ago. We were like, oh, okay, let's look at this. Let's look at that. Look at it. Basic tripod, $100. Regular, I mean, a big boy tripod. I mean, you coming out of like $250, $250 for a tripod. And then you're like,
Man.
oh, okay, look, I got to put this stuff in a case. And then you're like, oh, okay, let me go back here to the cases. You look at the cheap case. Like, oh, I don't want that. Look at the real cases. Cases cost more than a dang tripod. So it's
$500,
five
$300.
hundred
Well, I'm
dollars.
like, this case. What you gonna put in a little baby case? $300 little baby case.
Your
Man, it's
lens.
crazy.
Your
Y'all, it's
lens. That's what you're
crazy.
gonna put in there. Yeah.
It's
So
crazy out here. So y'all don't gotta buy all that equipment, man. Y'all don't gotta buy all that equipment. Y'all don't gotta buy all these cases. Don't gotta buy these tripod. Don't gotta buy these lights.
all I gotta
We
do is
got it already.
yeah, we got everything, y'all.
We
We really
got it.
do.
DFW, man. We got it. Speaking of DFW,
Mm-hmm.
tonight at Hug Barbecue out in Lancaster from 6 to 8 p.m., they're
Mm.
giving out free brisket burgers. Just as a
What's a
community
brisket?
appreciation.
Oh, okay, ground
Brisket
brisket.
burgers. Yeah,
Okay.
brisket burgers. So from 6 to 8, I was gonna reach out to the guy going, hey, we'll pull up. But I'm taking my kid to a water park today, like out
So
in
you're
that
not
Plano area.
going?
No, 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 no. I'm gonna fix your face. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, but I don't know what time I'm gonna be there. Either way, I mean,
Uh,
it ain't like I don't got microphones. Ain't like I don't got a phone. I can get some content if I feel like getting some
I mean,
content.
you can use that
It's gonna be
DJI.
crazy people out there. It's gonna be crazy people.
Yeah.
6 to 8 though. They're gonna do the brisket
Have you eaten
burgers.
there before? Is it good barbecue?
Barbecue's pretty good, and they have a like depending on what's your style on barbecue sauce. They have like a sweet. They have a sweet barbecue sauce. They got sweet
Mm.
heat also. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Real sweet though. Real
what's it
sweet.
called?
Hug barbecue.
All
Hug
right, hug.
barbecue.
All right, hug.
Mm-hmm. Hug
Yeah,
barbecue
I'm
down
not
in the
driving all the
Lancaster
way over there
Square.
for a free sandwich, but yeah.
Speaking of free stuff, well, this wasn't even free, but bread.
Ooh.
Remember that day I took that I showed you that screenshot that I saw Will Baggett post talking about you can get a personal pan pizza for like
Mhm.
$5 or something like that.
Mhm.
Gabby went to go get one. Mm-mm. She
Not a
was up
person.
there for like 30 minutes, and she said people coming in, the people back there in the back like, we not doing this no more. We not doing it. They had to give her money back because they
Oh
couldn't
my!
get the pizzas out fast enough. Yes, she was like, it's not worth it.
Is
It's
this a
not worth
black
it.
business?
This is Pizza Hut.
Oh, Pizza Hut.
This is when Pizza Hut's doing that little $5, like on Tuesday, $5
Yeah,
personal
yeah, yeah.
pan. Yeah,
We
or
not
two
doing that no
$2 personal
more.
pan, whatever it was. Yeah, no, no, not it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Anyway,
Mm.
so that's that. That's my
Wow.
two stories.
So-
Yeah, man.
oh
So,
man, that is crazy.
mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
is crazy. Have you been watching the sports in the sports world? I haven't really
Okay.
caught up on anything, but I hear all the men are very excited about football season.
Oh my goodness.
Football
Don't
season is back. The
mm.
helmets are gonna collide. The pads are touching. The men are excited about football season. Yeah. Did you hear that
Man,
Jalen Hurts? He hasn't worn his Super Bowl ring. Like he hasn't
I
worn
heard
it. Like
I
he's not put
heard
it
that. The
on.
boy's like, yeah, we
He's
won.
like,
Now
I'm
moving
moved. I'm
on.
on it. I'm off
So
that. What do you think
here's
about that? I'm like,
here's my thing.
boy, I
Here's
waste
my
all my time.
thing.
I spend all my time trying to win that Super Bowl. I'm putting that ring on.
Here's
Okay.
my
Whether
thing
I'm
with that
past it or
though.
not. You're
Like
just so
I
focused.
don't like I'm curious how much of that is like wanting to be like iconic type conversation. Like, like when you hear the greats like LeBron, oh, I won a bronze medal, I threw it in the trash type deal. It's like, okay, like we get it. You're ultimate competitor. We get it. But bro, just enjoy it for a second, bro. It's okay. It's okay to
It's
celebrate for a
okay.
second.
It's
Like
okay.
Jalen, bro, put on the ring because I have a championship ring, not that size at all, right? Not that size at all. But either way, it's like, I mean, I wore it for a little bit, and then I ended up putting it in the closet. Like, you get it, you're excited about it, you wear it everywhere for a second, and then
Right.
you put it up. So, bro, like, just relax. Because I actually hit up one of the guys who was on the Eagles
Uh,
because he got a Super Bowl ring,
right.
and then I said, bro, that thing big. He said, yeah, it's enormous, actually. It's
Oh,
enormous.
okay.
But I was like, that's what's up, man. Hey, enjoy it. You earned it. It's looking like one of them rings from the game when they
Yeah.
won the championship rings. And I was like,
Yeah.
these are stupid.
That thing's big and then it pops open and it's like the field. It's a whole situation.
It pops open. I didn't know it pops
Yeah,
open.
I think it opens. They
Now
get
that's
really
ridiculous.
creative with the rings.
I want to know how much that ring go for though.
I don't know. I didn't look up how many carats it was, but
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
some.
look it up later. But
Yeah.
yeah, that like
I'm
that's my
like,
thing. Like, bro,
you gotta be
like enjoy it,
so
celebrate it. You got the win.
right.
Like
Like you're the winner.
be,
You're
be like be
yeah.
proud about it. Okay, yeah, next season is next season, but you're off season right now.
Right.
Preseason that ain't started yet. Like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
just like celebrate it for just the length of time. Producer Britt took herself out. Hide and go seek again. Y'all
No,
don't play
sorry.
these
I had to
games.
wipe my nose.
That's crazy. But yeah, that's my take on it, man. Like,
Okay, because I was
yeah,
thinking the
that's
same
that's my
thing. I'm
take.
like, it's not that big of a deal. Just put the dang ring on, boy.
Just wear it, bro.
Come on, man.
But I mean, but he also has like this mystique about him to where like it's the personality,
Yeah,
it's the it's
yeah,
it's it's the it's the loop earring, it's the hat. So I
yeah.
mean,
Like he has
maybe that's
what do
part of
they
that.
call it? Aura
Uh, can you
farming,
not roll your neck
aura.
when you say that? Can you
He
not roll
got
your
the
neck?
aura. You said what?
Oh my god! I said, can you not roll your neck when you say that? Aura.
He got the whole aura thing going on. So
Whatever.
yeah. So
I guess.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kudos to him though. Kudos to him though.
Kudos to
But yeah,
him.
yeah. Producer Britt, great show today. Great show.
Yeah. So I got some vinyls here. I want to show you really quick. This is so
Oh,
cool. Hold on.
producer Britt got some vinyls. Hmm. Okay, because I got that one vinyl that I brought and showed on the episode that one day. But y'all, this is a quick station identification. If you have not subscribed to Speak Your Success Media on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. And also, if you just want to enjoy the audio experience, you can also tap in on Spotify as well as Apple Music and wherever you get your podcast from. So yeah, if you ever go on Spotify, go ahead and give us a rating because we got audio and video on that side as well. What you got?
Okay. So half price books right here. This one is Anthony Hamilton. I will go
Hmm.
and nobody else. There's only 2 tracks on this one. So yep.
Do you have
Uh,
a vinyl player?
I'm getting one.
I was about to say you got
And
vinyl. You don't
then
got a vinyl player.
Mavis Staples. Good. This is actually I listened to the actual
Can't
album.
nobody see we can't see the vinyl. We
Oh,
just see your
sorry.
face. Yeah. There you go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that cover.
Yeah, the cover's really nice.
Real,
And
real,
then
real
we got
nostalgic. Like,
Joe Tech Soul Country. Okay.
have you heard these people before, or you just bought vinyls that you ain't heard these? You want to listen to them?
Just bottom.
Okay, no, I'm just
Some
asking.
people, some of them I've
I was asking. Joe Tech. I don't know, brother. I don't know Joe.
heard. This one, oh, this is Anderson Paak, his group, this album, they just won a
Oh,
Grammy. Yeah, this is a
hmm.
best. This is a Best Buy though. So they just won a Grammy. So have to
Dang.
got that one.
Does Best Buy still sell CDs? Or
I don't
no?
think so. I didn't see any.
Yeah, a dude told me that some years ago. It's like, we ain't about to be selling these 2 more years. I said, that's crazy.
Oh, this one right. This is a Robert. Robert. That's what I'm saying.
Who's Robert? I don't know. I never heard that artist. Who's that?
He in jail. Whitney Houston.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yes. Half price books. Guess how much I got this for?
$4.
$3. Cause I was like,
Dang.
I thought it was over there in the $20 section, and then I was like, ain't no price on it. And then she's like, I'll give it to you for $3. Whitney Houston
Dang. On the vinyl, boy.
on the vinyl.
Ooh.
That's what I was like. And
Dang.
on
That's
top of that,
iconic.
it's a whole album. It's a whole album.
Man. Man.
I'm like, you can't find this, or maybe the vinyl
Mm,
people can, but hey, I found that one. Okay.
dang.
Yeah, I
That half price
know.
books to come up.
Jive, yeah. Is it Jive House? This one?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
It's
got a
like
couple. Nah,
two
that girl got
songs on there.
you got
I'm
starting
trying
a
to
vinyl
find.
collection. That's crazy.
This only has one song on it, so I'm learning that the vinyls, some of the vinyls, they only have like one or two songs on it.
Big
Uh,
old vinyl. One or two songs
okay,
on it.
okay, okay.
All
Two
that
more, two
space.
more, two more. D'Angelo, D'Angelo, and then here you go. You gonna like this one.
D'Angelo.
You gonna like this one. Hey,
Mmm. Wow.
hey.
Funny story. Back
Uh
when
huh.
I don't know if you ever remember the Columbia House where you paid a penny and get the CDs.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I got that CD back then. And then
Ah.
they started sending that bill. Yeah,
Uh huh.
later.
Isley
Mm-mm.
Brothers. The
Oh,
outfits are
dang.
crazy, but
You
Isley
lied.
Brothers.
That's not two, that's three. But okay, cool.
That's
This girl starting a whole vinyl went and started a vinyl collection this weekend. That's wild. Is that a new
Yeah.
hobby for you? That's new. That's gonna be a new hobby thing or something? You getting some
I don't
vinyls?
know. I don't know.
Hmm. I don't know. I just bought 15. I don't know. I just
Just
started
going with
something
the
new.
flow. Just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Not necessarily mine, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
yeah. So
That's what's
yeah,
up.
that was something that happened. That was like 2 weeks ago, but yeah, I've been wanting to show them, but I just haven't.
Dang.
Yeah. Guys, before you log off, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Jonathan didn't say that the whole entire show.
You should have said it. You
Make
should have
sure
said
you
it.
get.
You should have said
I
it.
don't want to cut you off.
You should have
Make
added it
sure
at the end.
you what?
Said if I said it right before this commercial break, you said thumbs up, thumbs up,
Make
thumbs
sure
up.
you do thumbs up. But happy Tuesday. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Good show, Jonathan. Good show.
Yeah, man. Good show. Good show. And also, just like we said before, if y'all out here and you're trying to figure out how to create, because look, at the end of the day, every entrepreneur, every aspiring business owner wants to be able to save time, save energy, save effort, and decrease that stress. How do we do that? We delegate. We delegate. So y'all need to go ahead and delegate that content creation over to us at Speak Your Success Media. Send a message to @Speak Your Success Media. We can have a conversation to see how we can ultimately help you elevate that brand. But family, remember, until tomorrow, speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you and why should you live any other